What up? What up? All right, so today, creating a prototype. All right, so we want to talk about that. Let's talk about it. Creating a prototype. So I kind of broke that up three categories, not three categories, but three things that I think that are important. So let's go with the first one. Imagine. So let's get your imagination going. Just start thinking about it, right? Start to formulate those ideas in your head of what this thing is that you're creating, right? What does it look like, feel like, smell like, taste like? Just think that all those thoughts in your mind. Um, Start to formulate, how you want things to look. Um, how would they be used, right? Start to think about all those things. Kind of like going back to the brainstorming. You just want to really think about, hey, I'm wanting to create this thing or do this thing. Let's get those thoughts going, right? So that's number one. Just imagine, right? Just start imagine. Hey, this thing is this color. This thing works in this way. These types of people can use this. It'd be very beneficial for these people, right? Next, design, right? So, the design. One, and you want to take that idea from an actual idea to, all right, now, what is this thing functionally, or excuse me, how does this thing functionally need to be, designed to work in the manner in which it's supposed to work in, right? So I really want you to start thinking about the design, and not only thinking about it, but now putting that, pen to pad. So you may have to actually either do it yourself, or you might have to hire someone, but there needs to be an actual formulated design that needs to come up so that you can, really see the idea taken out of your head and then put on like some pen and paper so that we can actually see what this thing looks like as a kind of and not just an idea, but functionally, hey, design wise, what's supposed to happen, schematically, what's supposed to happen, you know, design it, put it on paper, or have someone put it on paper for you, hire someone to kind of design it for you. Uh, and again, it's a good way to so you can get those thoughts out of how you want this thing to be formulated. Lastly, build it. Actually build the prototype. So build the thing. Start working immediately on that design and actually do it. Right? Put it in play. Right? Because now we need to determine and get basically a test model, a prototype. We need to get something that can actually be used to determine where's this idea, is it useful? Can this thing actually be created? Or, is it maybe something that can't be created because all the things aren't readily available, and maybe we need to take some more steps. So maybe you're going to have a first generation design, and then you're going to have to tweak some things, and then you have a second generation design, you'll tweak some more things, or prototype, I mean. So again, on the third part, you're just building, right? You got to get this thing built. So again, it might be something that you, because you have the skill set to do this thing, maybe you're building the thing on your own, right? Again, if you're a coder, you're doing the coder. If it's some sort of physical product, you're actually gathering all the tools and stuff that's necessary and building it and constructing it yourself. If not, you're hiring someone to do that and build this kind of prototype up, this model up, right? Based upon this design and this image that you had in your head. And once you do that, and once you have this working model, you can start to really play with the utility to determine, hey, is this thing going to be the way in which I imagine it would be to serve the people that I believe that it can serve, based upon its usefulness. So that would be the third thing. Again, build it, get it done. And again, if you can't do it yourself, it means you got to hire somebody. You got to work with a manufacturer, or somebody who can put it together in the way that you wanted to have it put together. You might have to make some calls for that. depending upon kind of again the scale in which or the magnitude or the product or whatever that you're doing. You know, if you can't do it yourself, you might have to hire someone. But the point is, you have to get it done because you need a working model. So again, develop, create a prototype that's going to be the beginning stage of what you're looking to create as a solution for this marketplace. And to do that, think about it, imagine it in your head, have it designed, and then go about the business of building it. Right? So do those three things. That'll be it. Questions, comments, make sure you put them down, and we'll get back to those. And then outside of that, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care.